Welcome back to another episode of Chalk Talk with myself, Coach Evans, and my man Chris. Just joking from the Deep Cover Podcast. If you didn't catch the latest episode, please go back and check it out. Right around an hour ish of good football talk, good knowledge, and very intellectual banter.
Yeah, we
What's
got
good,
every
Chris?
pick right. Every pick we got right. Every single one. So go check it out.
What's good with you today, my man? Other than trying to stay warm.
Good man. Excited. Happy about the wild card weekend, how that went. And time to get to the divisional point, but we got to get through this one to and look at this masterpiece that the Ravens put on tape.
Exactly. One thing before we get started, we bash EDC when we think he do stuff crazy, but what he did today was 500 IQ, boy. That was masterful. So you signing back for peanuts, or if anything, and then if he does convince somebody to give him some money, you get compensated for it, man.
He said, "Let me get that."
Right. And why did nobody else think about that? I bet there's some GMs around the league like, God darn it, EDC. But let's dive into this tape where we basically bullied Pittsburgh. Um,
Crazy.
and it like you said, masterful. But let's kind of end this book and get ready to open a new book with this episode of Chalk Talk, man. So I appreciate y'all coming out. If you have not hit that like button, please do so. And we appreciate y'all. We're gonna get started. Doing something a little different, Chris. So we got I got
Mhm.
a few things, I could do now. I'm using my program now.
Oh, okay.
Got a few things I could do
Okay.
over
I
here.
feel like I'm on NBC without Michaels right now.
Got a few things that we can do over here. We can get a little enlarged. We
Okay.
can do a few things around here.
Like that. Got the little JFK enhancement footage.
All right, well, this is the first one. Oh
Mm.
yeah,
Darius, man, that dude is just he trusts his eyes, trusts his instincts, and he just closes quick. And this when they say football is a game of inches,
mm-hmm.
if he has a millisecond of hesitation there, this is a first down.
Any. And keep in mind he's what 5'8".
5'2" last time I checked.
Crazy. This dude seems to make a crucial stop in every game. A crucial stop, an interception, or some kind of big defensive play.
And he got a bunch of plays all over this game, and like you said, throughout the weeks where he just making plays, and people talked about Eddie Jackson and Marcus Williams poor play, but he's not playing by default. He's playing because he's actually making plays.
Mm-hmm.
So shout
Doing
out
good,
to him, man.
doing good work out there. This next one. I think both of us might have this one.
Bad knowing.
You got for yours is for Kyle. I think I got
I,
this one, but it was
I
so many like this, and from if I'm thinking what this is, it was like 8 or 9 plays like this on defense.
so
But
for
this
me,
is
it was the coverage.
yeah, exactly
Like the coverage was just beautiful. Like,
right,
and we from the first season, I mean, from the beginning of the season, we weren't used to this,
right.
and they've gradually gotten better and better and better. And everybody, like you highlighting, everyone is locked up. You got two guys deep, and it's just that's the way you want it. You want it done if you're Zach Orr.
And Brandon Stevens plays so much better in the dime package because they push him into like a linebacker-ish role in the dime package.
Hmm.
So I don't. Maybe that's something they need to look at on the in the future. I guess it's kind of too late to change it now, but
Yeah,
you'd have to have another outside corner.
they've been
And you
doing it a lot more, like with him and then they put Trey White on the outside. They've been doing
mhm.
that a lot more the last few weeks.
Yeah, that's definitely when Trey plays in that dime package. But other than that, I
Hmm.
don't think he even really get any reps.
Again, just disciplined defense,
Hmm.
not falling for the eye candy. not going to sleep.
And almost a fumble. I don't know how Marlon missed that ball.
He had two where he came close.
One in the end zone
The
too, yeah.
and that throw that Russ made was, sheesh.
And actually, Russ did the same thing on the end zone that he did right here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
Yep.
pump faked it, then pulled it back, then let it go. Well, in this case, Benoit got him. No, that's Big
I
Pierce
think
on.
that's Pierce.
That's
Yeah,
Pierce. That's Pierce on
yeah.
that one,
CP
yeah.
one. This is so you mentioned Brandon Stevens moving in on the inside and just playing more around the line of scrimmage around tight ends. This is what
Mm-hmm.
he does well. Like, he's not afraid to get physical and put his nose in there. And this is a stick right here. I know he has help. I think it's about one of the linebackers who comes in too, but he gets downhill and he puts his face right in there. Pause.
He got results though. Form tackle, ball out. That's a great tackle.
Hmm.
But remember, he was a safety.
Right. Right. When he was at SMU, he was started at running back, then moved over to safety, and
Mm-hmm.
Ravens was like, nah, he got CB feet, which he does have CB feet, does not have
CB ball skills.
hell no. He got punter ball skills.
Might have offensive line ball skills. They are terrible. Took me a while to realize that though. I thought he just was
Oh,
working on something.
oh way.
Let's get Owell this shine.
And towards the end of the game, you could see he was working on some stuff
Mm-hmm.
because he was working on a little inside spin move too. So he's been in the lab. He took the end of this game to really try to work on some
Ooh.
moves.
But you know, with this sack right here, he got 3 sacks. He got what, 10 sacks, 11 sacks?
I know what you were gonna
Three,
say.
three of them on this dude.
Yeah.
Three of them on that
Hey,
cat.
that's a good thing he's in the division.
Right. Get him out of here. Why then he go argue with somebody else?
Yeah.
You just got beat man to man. Unless you saying I need help. Got paid off the Steelers this year.
Sure did.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
Ooh.
mm. And
Ooh.
I love it in Hard Knocks. I don't know if you saw it, but you see this play and Lamar just giggling.
Right.
He's just giggling at that move like a kid in the schoolyard. Like, I got you. And Minka's laughing too.
Yep. Especially once they when they tie him up, you can hear both of them laughing.
Hmm. That's just beautiful, man. And you doing that to one of the best safeties in the NFL. That's not Joe Blow back there.
Right. I want to show people because a lot's been talked about scrape exchange and what the Steelers how they went to this new scheme because they normally don't do what they did against us Saturday night. And so they did scrape exchange a bunch of different ways. And for one is, when what it is this guy, you go and get the ball carry no matter what. And then normally you have a linebacker that kind of hooks out here to try to get the quarterback. Well, what they tried to do is have 56 take the ball and then have Minka, since he's more athletic, to come down here and get Lamar. So that's one way to do it. But if it had any other kind of formation, probably been a house call because of what he did to Minka.
Hmm.
And it really did to Minka and TJ.
Yeah.
hit the step back on TJ.
Again, just start it over. Look at the hell that they put the rookie in 41. So he's
Mm-hmm.
going in motion, following justice, back in motion again. Now Lamar's keeping it. 41 don't know his foot from his ass right now
Right.
because of all of this eye candy that they're giving him.
So, and let me tell you what I just thought about with them putting in motion because they was trying to do the scrape. I think PQ thinks 41's gonna scrape since he's now on the outside, and all three of them go to Lamar because now they don't have an exchange player. Because when your end go down, you have somebody out there just looking at the quarterback or try to loop
Mm-hmm.
somebody around. I think putting them in motion confused 41 and Queen, which is kudos to Todd.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Todd was on one this game.
And those little runs right there set the tone because now you got to watch for him all night.
Yep. He got it. He got it out nice and early, which I like because that settles Lamar down. Just
Mm-hmm.
getting hit, running. That'll calm you down. And we spoke about it last week where he's saying he was a little antsy in the past big games. So I'm glad that Tom Monken was able to find something to kind of just calm him down, get him into the game, and get those little pregame jitters out of the way.
Take a look at your boy.
All pro. I mean, no,
Like
Pro
we,
Bowl
we,
alternate.
we wasn't seeing this beginning of the year. Those in hand, but don't leave to make sure Rosengarten gets him. Then climbs up the Queen on the backside. And has the wherewithal to turn your hip to open the gap up.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, in one of the early episodes we did, he was just touching and going
Yep.
right away.
Or just going.
Mm-hmm.
There was no force behind it. Growth.
Yeah.
And I like when he was playing bad, he warranted us to talk about him. But he's playing a lot better. And I can see him being really, really good next year. Because all these reps gonna just make him better. And so, to me, I'm gonna give props what props to do.
Mm-hmm.
But was he the reason you put this one on here?
Shoot, I got caught up in the play and I was talking. I forgot what the hell I put this play on for. Hold on. Yeah, just the whole blocking, the whole job that everybody's doing. That's hat on hat, some two hats on one hat, climbing up to the second level. That's beautiful.
I'm looking at this and Pat Queen and the rookie 41, they don't know what the hell to do.
No, just
They
complete
dazed and
confusion.
confused. They
And
don't know
that's the
what.
bind that you put defenses in when you use Lamar's legs because
Mm-hmm.
damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of deal. If you stay on Lamar, all right, Monk is going to see that.
Yep.
Lamar's going to see that, and then he's going to give it to Justice or Derrick Henry, whoever. Even in this game, they gave it to who's 18, Steven Sims.
Sims and Miller got a couple catches.
Yep. Oh, this one. This just
Choo choo. What?
that's not fair.
Have you seen the video, the hype video for Wire tonight?
I just saw it on my way home.
Man, they ain't whoever did that. They not paying that guy or gal enough. that was some high quality stuff right there. I've watched it 3 times. That is crazy.
Look at the movement. Look at Lamar's movement. Look at what it does. Look at the linebackers. Look at this. Look at 25.
That's Deshaun Elliott. Both linebackers out there, and TJ pauses. So you need 4. Man, this is the definition of gravity player.
That's the exact word that was just in my head right now.
The literal definition. Did you put the yeah? Because I had the same one on it, but I made sure I had the angles too, so we can get a little.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Went too far, my bad. You got 4 people over here.
That's crazy.
3. And the thing is, Lamar's never even carried the ball like this. So where are they going? It's the first time I even showed that. Just a threat. Just a threat. Toasty. Remember that old Mortal Kombat? I don't know if you played Mortal Kombat when you got a good combo in. Toasty.
Mm-hmm.
Bama on Bama crime.
He even said, he know that's his Bama boy, but he had to do it to him. This throw was just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
For all the people who want to say that Derrick Henry's carrying Lamar, Lamar's been making throws like this all season long.
I'm looking at Bates, how smooth he is in that break. Top speed. Bam.
And he's been consistent at creating space in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
Consistent.
This a what? 18? No, this is a 22-yard dig to the back of the end zone.
On third down, too.
Right. And a dime from Lamar.
Yeah, because then you got the underneath defender, too, that you got to worry about. And Lamar threads it right in between.
Look at this pocket. It don't get better than that. It don't get better than that. Ascending going into the playoffs matters, people. Playing your best football going into the playoffs makes a huge, huge difference.
I mean, we Ravens fans. So the last time they won it, that season was rough, but they got
Mm-hmm.
hot at the right time.
Yep. Another beautiful throw.
Yep, man. They take away the first read here, and then he just goes to likely over the top.
Is that on Elliott? Yeah. No, that's not Elliott.
No, is it?
Number 20. That's Sutton.
Hmm.
Oh, Sutton was his what all night.
Mm-hmm.
All night.
A hell of a catch by Likely too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not an easy catch in the cold.
I think we got to put Likely in the YN category too. I think we got 2 YNs. We got to put Likely in there too. He be ready to crash out.
I love it.
They plastered that bottom. Heck of a throw. Again, it's impressive how much he's added to his game each year. Each year he come back with something new, or improved on in his game.
Yep.
Falafel with a Pat Queen. I don't want to say pancake because he went down when Pat got pushed out the hole, but Halele went down.
But look at Jones. Jones was doing work.
Oh yeah, sure
74.
was. That's a great combo.
Damn sure.
Down on it.
Boom.
Linebacker trigger.
Going?
You trigger. It's a great job. I'm not gonna even go there no more. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. we deep in the playoffs. I'm gonna leave it alone. Nelly.
And this is just Lamar being smart. Like he knows all eyes are on him, and he could just freeze the defense and move them to where he wants them to move to create this window.
Mm-hmm. By him moving this way, the entire defense went that way.
Yep.
And he just arm strings to flip across his body. If you look all the move, it was everybody that was close to the numbers kept sliding down.
And then as a coach, you can't even be mad at them because he's been gashing you all night long on the ground with his legs. So of course you got to be aware of that.
What's funny to me is how this play worked out. Is soon as Nelly caught it, he got 2 blockers right in front of him.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If he had any kind of left in him, he should have housed that. Because all he had to do was make that one dude miss, he'd have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 0. Your juke on Madden 16. Come here, Nate.
And this is the mentality. Look at where our Darius comes from. No letting up. Oh, there's 2 guys there. I'm gonna slow down. Nope. He just 100 miles per hour.
Oh man, this dude, he way back here at the 40.
And look, he could stop. Like he doesn't have to keep going because there's 2 defenders there. So most players would be like, I could let up. They got it.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot about this one.
And if he doesn't do that, there's a good chance that Fryermuth gets to the first down marker.
Let's see. Where's the first? Oh, I see it right there. So he catches it about maybe a 2 yard short. Nate knocks him 3 or 4. Gets through. Oh yeah, no chance without Darius cleaning it up. No chance. Dude out there balling, man.
Yes, sir.
Just needed the chance. Did not get hurt.
There was another one. Oh no,
Or
that's the same one.
might have went into mine. Maybe. I know I had some of the same similar ones.
Oh, I think this is a run play by Van Noy. Yeah, yeah. We seen this all year from him. Just
Mm-hmm.
being able to slide under defenders, make that guy whoever's pulling miss him. He's been
Mm-hmm.
doing this all year.
So another little defensive tactics that defenders like to do is they like to spill. Spill is a name a term that's thrown out there, and what that is against power and counter stuff like that. Like Benoit
Mm-hmm.
did, he went inside, and then this person is supposed to be out there to make the tackle. That's spilling, and you normally can do that when you got fast linebackers. It looks like scrape exchange, but it's versus power and counter, so it's kind of a different thing. But watch out, Benoit dip that shoulder in. Something me and Chris been talking about all year. And once he dips it in and make them bounce, look who's out there, bro.
Hell of a play.
Simple football on the NFL level. It's just about who at this point. It's just about who executes the best, and don't turn it over. Oh, I know I got this one, but I got it from we can go over it because you got it from that end zone too.
And just how strong Lamar is. Like
Mm-hmm.
they had a hand on him, and this isn't the first time they did that either in this game. I think in an earlier play, Hayward got a hand on him too, and he kind of did the same thing.
Go ahead. We'll talk about the good part first.
Look,
Just
look
saw
at
something.
look at Lamar's hands. He
Mm-hmm.
switches the ball. It's in his left hand.
Sure is. Sure is. Crazy.
Dude is incredible.
Watch watch Linderbaum right here. Get
Who's that? Queen?
No, that ain't Queen. That's maybe Benton, maybe. One of their D tackles. 57. I don't know. It's not even Benton. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's Queen.
Oh, they got a defensive lineman named Queen?
No, that's Pat. That's PQ.
No, that ain't PQ. That might be a Queen, but it's not PQ. It's funny what that your lightweight kind of lets happen to you from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
Cam Sutton, how does it feel to be? Oh, that when they pause that thing, it says, "I get." In case you're wondering how I got here, that video.
This dude, man.
Mm,
That's
right.
tone setting right there. When you got your run game working the way it was, and then you got your pass catchers doing that to your DBs, that's demoralizing.
I feel like after this, you got to see me on some non-football stuff. We can't let this kind of behavior go on. You got to see me.
You got to go to your bag and go pull something out after that.
This, yeah, you can't be doing me like this on national TV.
Oh, this is the play before half.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny is you see on Hard Knocks where John's like, "Throw it away, Lamar! Throw it away, Lamar!" And he's like, "Oh, it's like
Mm-hmm.
unbelievable."
I was screaming throw it away, and they Rod Wilson was screaming throw it away,
Yeah.
and so somebody was in the chat like, why would he throw it away? I'm like, man, you know, you want to save time to kick the field goal.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean that I don't fault John Harbaugh or Rod Woodson or anybody for saying throw it away. I mean, you want to walk away with some points.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a guy like Lamar, you got to live with this. Like even if he doesn't get it, you know that there's the chance of him being able to pull off this kind of magic.
Mm-hmm.
So you just live with it. You want him to be smart, but At this point, he's earned the ability to do this and the freedom to do this.
How did Bateman get so wide open? Bateman coming in motion. Lamar probably can't see him because of pressure. Look.
Yeah, he got too many in his face.
Yeah. Bateman is wide open. Look, DB still ain't in the screen yet. There you go, right there. Yeah, Baby must have gave that guy some work out down there.
Must have had him sitting with the photographers.
Must have gave that dude some work.
Oh, this is the Steven Sims play.
Mm-hmm.
That's about all he did good that night.
They say that wind was blowing. I'd rather him get out the way and let it fall where it may than for him to touch it and to go to the other side. Because their offense wasn't generating much offense anyway. So make them drive the field.
Yep. And you just look at what this is why these are free yards right here.
Easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 11 gone with Derrick Henry. Well, actually 8 because the free safety got away.
And then look at Makari like he's on a slip and slide.
What the? That's illegal, right?
I don't know what the hell he was doing.
That got to be illegal. This can't be real. Can't be. For him to dive at people like that. This is can't be life. That got to be illegal. It just wasn't caught. That man trying to end careers out here.
You like, man, get the hell away from me with that.
All right, so now we going into the ones I got, which is a lot of some of the same ones you got. Oh, this is the Ardarius one. Wait, come on, make the stop. You'll see how many we got in common. What I got on
this is the third down throw.
When
Marlowe almost got the sack.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember why I put it on here there. So this is why I put this on here. So they got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 guys at the line of scrimmage, and we know some of them going to drop out. My thing is sometimes Rowe I think kind of forgets that if they got a guy running this alley, he got to get back and put hands on that man and redirect him. Just getting up under him ain't enough. Because without him redirecting him, that throws the timing off. And because of the coverage there in the arena, there's some kind of cover two. He don't touch the dude, so that makes Boyd look bad as well. Cap just gonna run. Let me get this off. He just gonna run. Rowe don't touch him.
Yeah, you gotta get at least a little hand on him.
And now Chris Boyd and the safety hung out to dry.
And you kind of see Ardarius at the end of this play, kind of mad.
No redirect. Because you want to get him off his mark. If you just make him come that much wider to come back in there, now that man can react to it.
Right.
And I understand they're in a hard position to get back there because they're all on the line of scrimmage, but hey, turn and run. Turn and run. Especially if you don't have nothing up under you, they had a 3-man route.
That's a hell of a throw by Russ, too.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was. That and the Pickens touchdown, them was nice.
He had about like 4 elite throws this game.
Mm-hmm. I put this one on here because just watching this and just watching it without like sound and looking at, how you got the extended plays on this version that we got, like I think something is seriously wrong internally with the Steelers. And I say that because look at Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson coming across here, and this is Van right here. Mm-hmm. He coming across here. And when he don't get this ball, he just kind of just shut down and just whatever. I mean, everybody on the Ravens team would. I know you can't peel back and get Nada, but you can at least kind of shield yourself from Oweh or do something. Look at this dude. He out of it. they over it. I don't know if they don't like Russ or what. Their effort was insane.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Whatever night, that was Saturday night. And if I just felt that through the tape, I wasn't even at the game.
Hmm.
Oh, I was okay. This is the touchdown to 11 to Van Jefferson. My thing is, what do you think Kyle was trying to get Brandon Stevens to do?
I'm assuming he wanted him to drop back.
Because my thing is like when the play starts, Kyle kind of works over the top of Brandon, and then when he see Brandon like outside leverage, he looks back inside, and when he turned to look inside, like Brandon kind of let him go, thinking he had help. But you know,
He
I don't
could
know whose
definitely.
fault it is.
Kyle definitely communicated something to him, and then at the end of this play, you see Kyle like kind of yelling at him and doing like a hand gesture,
Mm-hmm.
like, as if B. Steve didn't listen to what he said.
Yeah, see it right here. Crash out Kyle right there.
Hmm.
Like, oh man, like not you again. But yeah, I was trying to figure out because what I was trying to do was look at the top and kind of see if I could tell what the coverage was.
Hmm.
I mean, looking at the top, it got to be 3 or 4. I'm thinking 4. And if it's 4, nothing threatened Kyle inside to turn like that. But
Right,
again, not the sets and blame, just trying to see if I can figure out what, and you can't really realistically know the call unless you know the
in the
plays
building.
and in the building and stuff like that. But it was just interesting to see that.
Yeah,
That was the beginning of the year defense right there, if you were wondering, people.
for sure.
I got this
Mm.
version on here because simply because of Ojabo
Well, he got hugged. Yeah.
fighting off the tight end.
Look at what
Take,
Skoronski does.
yeah, taking on Skoronski,
Just straight up
but
hug him.
but getting enough penetration to at least make something happen because they run right into him, and then when he try to bounce it, he get tackled. This be Steve's fumble, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
But I saw 90 finally get involved in something, so I wanted to make sure everybody else saw it too. Even though y'all almost turned his butt to him, but hey, 90 made a play, y'all, some kind
Mm-hmm.
of way. Let's see what this one is. You hear that plane?
Hmm?
You hear that plane?
No.
Oh, because I can hear it.
Ooh.
I just be wondering if people can hear when I'm on with them.
Oh, yeah, this play. This was smart.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Matt BK. Ooh.
Thought he saw screen.
Just smart. That's smart football.
Mm-hmm.
And
Boom.
this is how they're going to need to be against the Bills because Russ, he doesn't move like he used to. But we know this dude, Josh Allen. We know he's mobile, and you need your defensive linemen to keep their head on a swivel and make sure that they can contain him when he's
Mm-hmm.
outside the pocket because we know how dangerous he is.
Yeah, we're gonna need that on this side this week though, because he like going that way.
Hmm.
So we need that same type thing, or whatever he witnessed or saw, whatever to that opposite side. Because Josh like going to the right. If we can force him to the left, that's when the TOs happen.
Need those.
I think they're gonna decide it. Whoever do it the less, I think that's how the game gonna be decided. Now this is back to talking about the scrape exchange. And this is the one. This is the same one I talked about with Minka from the opposite view. So 56 is taking a dive no matter what, and then Minka's the quarterback play over the top. Oh, and we talked about it on this one as well
Hmm.
about them faking them out, and just a different way of playing scrape exchange. That's all. Let's see what I got on this one. This may be we got this one already as well. This is Falele and Linderbaum working up to the second level. Did that one. It's crazy how much we picked the same plays though.
And we don't talk about it at all.
Derrick Henry with pie face. Keep rolling. What I got here? This is Bateman's touchdown.
Touchdown. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like this play. What I wanted to say about this is look how they bring Ricard in motion, and then when the ball snap, bring him back up under. Because you know, all the time we come in motion, we run something to that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Again, another example of old Todd getting in that bag. Bam, come back, grab the 50. There it is.
Great footwork.
Look at my man Cornrow Kolar. Watch Cornrow Kolar is right here. He gonna block Pat Queen, which is wild. Watch him come all the way down. Then come all the way back and it cut right off his butt.
I like that recovery.
Mm-hmm. But you know what player? Go ahead.
He's so important for the run game. Like it doesn't show on the stat sheet, but he's an important part of this run game.
But this player set up that play where the tight end comes down and they kind of boot out like they doing, and then he just go up the seam. That's what stuff like this sets up.
Right.
Even if it was unintentional, it sets it up.
And they're gonna have to utilize the heck out of these tight ends with looking like Zay's gonna be down again.
Mm-hmm. Great run right here. I think this was a great job of setting up Joy Porter. Because right now he knows Joy is the only one out there. And Pat Ricard is going out there too, so he's gonna press that outside angle, and then as soon as Porter commits,
put that foot in the ground,
bam, and got vertical. Man, we've been missing this. This.
This ain't the Gus Edwards experience. No disrespect.
That's a lot of disrespect right there. Ronnie's been doing. Look at Ronnie and Kolar. This is how you take over a double team. So Kolar gonna have the outside half. Ronnie gonna be hooking around to get that outside half, and Kolar does not leave till he's 100% sure Ronnie got it or is by him. With that being said, he works his way right up the queen. Don't sleep on Kolar. He might not get you but 0.5 catches a year, but he gonna block who he's supposed to block.
Yeah, I mean, remember how important Nick Boyle was. I mean, he's not on that level yet, but you know, those blocking tight ends are very, very important in an offense like this.
Yep. He didn't carve his niche out. We got here. Oh, tight window throws.
Yeah.
They say our quarterback can't make tight window throws.
Shit.
Joy, is that Porter? Yeah, Porter's all over Bate on this. Tight window throw. And a great catch by Bate, too.
Yep. Go back to week 1. Was Lamar making this throw to Bateman week 1?
Nope.
I remember us talking about it. Like that, they just don't have that trust. They don't have that chemistry. And now, you know, after all of these weeks into the divisional round of the playoffs, and we see how much their chemistry has blossomed over this whole season. So it's a beautiful thing to watch between them. Because we knew Bateman had the talent. We knew it. He just had to stay healthy and get that chemistry with Lamar.
Look how much these guys respect Mark. 3 guys right there for Mark.
Ooh, look at Likely.
Yeah, that's what I was about. That was my next statement. What are these guys doing on offense? I mean, on defense. Wow. They have communication issues like we did.
And it's so weird. You said it earlier, but it's so weird to see a Steelers defense play like this.
I take it though, but it's
hell yeah,
it's crazy.
With all the talent that they have on that side of the ball, we know they got good coaches too.
Yep, but we think they do. Oh, this is one Chris had already too, but I just had it on here for pocket presence. Step up. First of all, protect the ball with 2 hands on it. Put it in the other hand, like Chris said, and now set your feet again to throw the ball.
And he's always had this in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
This is not new. People in big media will tell you that this is new, but this is not new. He's always had this kind of pocket awareness.
Yep. You can go back and check the college tape. This is just the window created to likely. Just side
Damn,
on. Look at
that's
this. Look at this footwork. That's arm action. Because Ronnie, they braze him. That's how tight he is to him. And look where this ball at. Perfect. In stride. But ain't got to break stride.
textbook.
Queen not close. You can't throw a better ball.
I don't
You
think I
can't
could walk up to Likely and hand it to him better than the way Lamar threw
you can't throw a better ball. You can't stiff arm a better person.
it.
Just, now I assumed you would have this on there. I assumed.
I had a lot, so I had to cut some.
I assumed you would have. This probably would have been your first play.
I mean, you give him the ball, things are gonna happen.
It was a big first down on 2nd and 20.
You're like, my dad is watching. Boom.
Huge first down. I debated on whether I was going to put it. Like, I know he going to have that one.
I'm glad you put it in there.
This is Steven Sims. That's
Oh,
Steven
okay.
Sims. Let's see which number is that. Okay. Wait, where y'all going, man? So what we did was, instead of allowing 56 to just, okay, 56, you just let you go chase the quarterback like they've been doing, and then have somebody to come out. We're gonna block this dude now. There's another wrinkle that Ty added to the program later on in the game. So we're gonna block the chaser. And so your scrape player's out there by himself. And now who's left for Derrick Henry? Because the offensive line is now offensive line. Look at those hats on the hat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing like a man with options. That's what Derrick Henry got. So they showed their card early with the way they was playing for those that don't like Todd Monken. They showed their hand early on how they was going to play the zone read. He put 2 or 3 different wrinkles on that to counteract that, and it ended up with 300 yards rushing. But some people wanted to send the man back to Georgia. Oh, this is the same thing.
Georgia would love to have him right now.
I wish they would take their quarterback back. But I also wanted to show you, this is the last one I got. Pittsburgh played this perfect when I was talking about scrape exchange. He gonna come down and take the back. Queen realizes he's an outside backer, so he's gonna stay outside for Lamar. But even when you do it right and you draw it up schematically, you still got to tackle Lamar because they play this damn near perfect. He gonna chase the guy. Look at Queen out there, ready for Lamar, ready. Because that's a pull read for Lamar every time. The way they screaming down there, and they got it played right. Look where Queen at. 7-yard game.
And that's the thing. You could know what's going to happen. You could play it perfectly, but when you have Derrick Henry and Lamar, knowing it and then executing, completely different things.
Yeah,
completely different. And that's what gives me confidence against the Bills, because the Bills defense, I feel like they play sound football, but talent wise, I don't think they have the talent that the Steelers have on their defense.
Yeah.
I don't think they're as physical. I don't think they have the mass that the Steelers defense has, because that's a small defense that the Bills have. So, and I know that they'll be sound. They're not going to, be all over the place. But at the end of the day, when you have someone like Derrick Henry beating you up for 4 quarters, we saw what it did to this defense. We saw Cam Hayward look like he just gave birth to eight children at the
Dog
end of this
time.
Dog time. Imagine smaller dudes who are just being leaned on by a bigger offensive line bigger running back, and
Mm-hmm.
then the tight ends beating you up in the run game.
Yeah, I was listening to something earlier, and they said that Buffalo linebackers can be what they supposed to be, but they bring in 230, and Derrick Henry bringing 260. I mean 250.
That's the
That's a
difference.
losing battle later on in the game.
And exactly. You might make that tackle in the first and second quarter,
Mm-hmm.
but eventually that wears on you. There's a reason why there's weight classes in fighting.
Right. Exactly. So this is the wild card weekend edition of Chalk Talk with myself and Chris Just Joking. We got a deep cover podcast episode last week, so we'll talk to them in about 2 more weeks before we get the next one. Unless y'all got something cooking,
We had something we were gonna record last night, but then something came up and we couldn't record. So hey, if the Ravens win, I feel like you're gonna see us next week.
Gotcha.
I feel like you're gonna see us.
Always looking forward to that. So, man,
Appreciate
this
it.
is Coach Evans and Chris with another episode of Chalk Talk. It is now 7:17. You know where you should be going. Jump on over to Lunch Break Hot Take and check out their show for today, which is the 15th, January 15th.
Yep.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Should be good. Yep, we good. We good. Appreciate it.
Man, I hope we could do this next week. But
Most
like, I
definitely.
mean, a good one, not a sad one.
Right.
I hope we could do it next week, cause man,
I don't like you said with the front. I'm gonna start watching them tomorrow, but I just don't see that front holding up.
I don't
They got to
either.
get turnovers. They got to get
I don't
turnovers
see
to
it,
win.
man. Like I was watching the yesterday. I was watching the Niners game, and it was snowy, but I was like, let me, because the Niners beat them up on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they did. They just enforced their will, and they were just carving them up, and that was George Mason doing that.
Mm.
So I mean, we've seen crazy things happen in the playoffs,
Right.
with the Titans and then, the Chiefs last year. But man, the way Monken had this team rolling, and I love what I'm hearing from John, like in
Mm-hmm.
these Wired episodes and Hard Knocks. I love what I'm hearing from him. It's like he's making me a
Who is
fan.
this dude?
Yeah, like I'm like, yo, I love this dude right now, and the
Mm-hmm.
team just seems focused. Like, and I don't know if you heard T on the sideline where he's talking to Lamar, and he's like, you know, calm the mind down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nobody out there beats us. We beat us. Take care of the ball. To have